Okay, look, I got a lot of new subscribers on this page, okay? Over the summer, a few thousand more people pulled up. But last season, I did a lot of crashing out when it came to Arsenal back when I only had like 1,000 subscribers or so. I know a lot of y'all remember those days. I had to tone it down a bit when people started actually watching for real, so that I didn't look like a fucking tweak. But I'm sorry, it's getting to a point. Okay, week in and week out, I've watched these motherfuckers stumble, slip, and tumble through the start of the season, and I ain't say shit because I trusted that they would lock in. Against Brighton, we got a foo-foo-ass red card, and then Gabriel and Saliba parted like the Red Sea and let Brighton steal 2 points. Fine, whatever. Against Atalanta away, we looked like dog shit, got completely outplayed, and by the grace of God, Raya saved that penalty that Par Kelly conceded. Okay, fine. At least we stole a point. City, we get another foo-foo-ass red card, and then after 45 straight minutes of the most demonic low block I've ever witnessed in a big game, Stones manages to get a last-second equalizer. A Calafiori screamer and another Gabriel header wasted. Fine, whatever. Then against Bournemouth, we get another red card, but no. We didn't even have a lead to protect because we weren't doing shit in the first half hour anyway. Bournemouth scores 2 and we lose for the first time this season. Fine, whatever. Against Liverpool, we blow the lead late and miss out on a crucial 3 points. Cool. Then against Newcastle, we literally get suffocated and lose 1-0 for the second straight year at St. James Park. Calm. Inter away, they got their penalty and then sat back in their box for the whole second half and laughed while we dinked it around and randomly punted it at the goal hoping for a prayer because we could barely create shit. Alright. And then against Chelsea, we blow the lead late and miss out on a crucial 3 points. Oh, yeah, and this is the season that City finally decided to stop doing black magic, the one where we're playing like dog shit. There's so much wrong with these first 3 months that it's not even funny. Odegaard goes down with an injury that keeps him out a couple months. Surely we have a backup ready for him because depth was the main problem the last 2 seasons and Arteta learned from his mistakes, right? Oh, wait, no. Vieira's out on loan and ESR is hooping for Fulham. Okay, fine. Then maybe we'll play the 17-year-old potential superstar who's the only other attacking midfielder in the squad. Right? How about no? Let's play 3 defensive midfielders instead and expect to create something at tough away grounds. Then, let's bring on the only attacking midfielder in the last 3 minutes when it's too late to do anything. Genius, huh? Look, I've never been an Arteta out guy, but it's hard to deny that a lot of his decision-making in these early games has been idiotic. The sale of ESR was fine, but if you weren't going to start Nwaneri in case of Odegaard getting hurt, even in easy games like Southampton at home, then why get rid of Vieira? A Partey, Rice, Marino midfield, what are you actually hoping to create with that? Please let me know. That Newcastle game was disgusting. 1 shot on target. Height and physicality is great, yes, but not the entire fucking team. Almost every time Nwaneri came on, he pushed the momentum in our favor, then boom, back to the bench the next week for Trossard. Mind you, Trossard has been playing like post-Taco Bell diarrhea. Consistently. He's a super sub. You're not getting consistently good performances across full 90s from him as a starter. You're just not. He was prancing around the midfield, giving the ball away like those fake Santas in the mall handing out presents. We endured this for well over a month straight. Before the season, I literally made a video saying Arteta should take his time with Nwaneri, let him play cup games, and slowly integrate him into the first team. That didn't mean that if Odegaard gets injured, let him rot on the bench while we struggle to create 1 expected goal versus fucking Newcastle. It doesn't help that Havertz simply doesn't have striker instincts. I've been saying this since last season, bro. Do not get me wrong. I'm not negating what he's done for the team. He scored crucial goals. He's not horrific, but he's better off as a second striker because I swear to God, if I have to watch Saka cross the ball to nobody for 1 more week, I'm going to lose my shit. Gyökeres was right there last summer, and now his price has skyrocketed and United are the favorites because they took his manager. There was so much wrong with the way the team was built for this season that it's hard to not blame Arteta. He spent the entire last year saying our attack is fine, because we were dunking on West Ham, Burnley, and Sheffield United. Whole time we still can't break down a mid-block and we still don't have a threatening striker. Nobody is scared of Havertz. Yes, he can score sometimes, but will he score in the 80th minute against a tightly compacted defense that's been stifling the attack for almost the entire game? We've been in that exact situation about 3 or 4 times already this season, and the answer is no. Our only new attacker is Sterling on loan, and he's washed and built like Lucky. Martinelli's been generally ass, but he's under no pressure to play any better because who's going to start over him? Trossard? The guy who's only good for clutch goals but can't score clutch goals anymore? Right. I wish I could say I have faith in these motherfuckers to make a convincing attacking signing in January, but the track record looks bleak. All the injuries have hurt Arsenal, yes, but almost everyone is healthy again, so let's take a look at the best hypothetical starting lineup and identify the issues that are absolutely going to pop up. Partey is still starting. Morals aside, he's one of the main reasons we've conceded at a wildly higher rate than last season. Rice at left midfielder has been a disgusting watch. Scrap it. Put him back at 6 and let Odegaard and Marino play in front of him. Partey doesn't cover like Rice, he doesn't tackle like Rice, and he's nowhere near as reliable defensively as Rice. We've been leaking chances through the middle like a runny faucet, and people act like there isn't a glaring difference between last season and this season when it comes to positioning. But the through balls, I'm not trying to hear that shit, respectfully. The pros and cons of those two at that position are clear as day when you look at how we've played so far this season. Partey has had some sturdy performances so far, I won't lie. I still don't think he's in the best Arsenal 11. Not anymore. And I know there's going to be people that disagree, but literally look at the track record. He's proved to be too unreliable, and you don't want him becoming a fixed part of the squad and then missing for 3 or 4 crucial months again as soon as we get in a rhythm. Marino is still adjusting to the team, but I did like his performance against Chelsea. He was insane under pressure. I don't know why he looks like he's shitting himself when he's completely alone, but when he's getting jumped by like 4 players, he looks like he's having a blast. He's a weirdo. I don't hate him though. Martinelli on the left, he can't beat his man. He does the same stutter step dribble. Ain't nobody falling for that shit in 2024, bro. I'm sorry. It doesn't help that he's even more isolated on the left side than he was last season. Sometimes he runs down the left and literally gets mauled by like 3 defenders because there's nobody around him at all. He's barely beating his man, and even when he does, he has no options. His finishing has been abysmal, even with the goal he scored against Chelsea. I'm really hoping that gets him back on track because it seems like his confidence has been in the dumps. On the other side, Arteta has Saka chained to the touchline, and he's still been carrying the attack throughout the season. Odegaard being back will help, yes, but Saka doesn't have as much freedom as he probably should. That right wing back shit is dead, bro. Let my son get buckets. Even the back line, which was our biggest strength last season, has been shaky. The injuries have been the biggest problem, obviously. Timber's been fantastic when he plays, but he's in and out. Calafiori's hurt himself a couple times. He plays really wild, and it's probably because of his age, but either way, he's a walking hazard. It's been evident that he helps the left side a lot when he plays, though. Very versatile player. He's a complete wild card, but in the best and kind of in the worst way too at the same time. At our best, the ideal back four would probably be Saliba and Gabriel, obviously, and then Calafiori at left back and Timber at right back. Overall, though, it's clear that all the injuries and new players still finding their way into the team have led to questionable tactics and, honestly, some stubborn decision-making from Arteta, and that, to me, has been what's hurt Arsenal's season the most so far. As for Nwaneri, who's become something like a baseball bat to attack Arteta with, I'm not too sure how to feel about the whole situation. On one hand, I agree with slowly bringing him into the first team and being careful with him at tough away grounds and in certain fixtures. However, if that's the reasoning, what is the point of bringing him on with like 5 minutes left in high-pressure situations at tough away grounds where we're chasing a goal? I understand not starting him, but why not bring him in like half an hour earlier so that his impact, which is almost always positive, can actually be felt? It's baffling. I don't get it sometimes. It's pretty much inevitable that Arsenal are going to go on a winning run. They've had one of the toughest league starts to the season. I mean, City away, Tottenham away, Villa away, Chelsea away, Newcastle away, and Liverpool away, all in the first 11 games is nasty work. I'm not going to lie. The schedule gets a lot softer going forward, and they'll absolutely creep back towards the top in the next few months. The only question is whether the gap has gotten too large to make up by the end of the season, and the way Liverpool is playing, it might take a miracle.